Welcome, dwellers, to Basement 1F, where we treat horror like a used-up streetwalker. I'm Scary Sally.
And I'm Lumpy. Mitch is under the weather.
That's an understatement. On the phone, he sounded like he was at the world's grossest water park.
Do you mean Sludge and Slides? The chunkiest water park in the sewer. Ah, childhood.
Oh, you are one gross motherfucker.
Ah, there you are. Mitch called and said he was ill, like I gave a good goddamn. I see you tricked Mumpy back onto the show.
He's an easy call-in. The dude lives in the attic.
Hiya, Terramind. How do you like the new Lumpy's Midnight Movie?
You know, Mumpy, not everything is about you.
Well, that was harsh, you geriatric sack of monkey shit.
So, what do you got for us today, Doc? Vampires? Killer clowns?
Boobs?
Oh, I have a movie with all those things. The haunted attraction slasher Teddy told me to. It seems like the kind of movie that Lumpy would pleasure himself to.
Hey, I'll let you know.
No, I'm good. Terramind out.
Was it something I said?
How does Shadow put up with you?
I think she's drinking on the down low.
Oh, we had more in common than I thought. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. New biscuits and gravy pop nuts. It's gravy but crunchy, like Mom used to make. And by Dr. Stuffum's Possession Enemas. For when you just can't get the little f***er out of there. And by bad decisions. Have you made yours today?
Let's get into Teddy Told Me To, a low-budget horror tale full of cameos, questionable gore, and a killer's backstory that dares you to try and understand it.
It breaks down like this, dwellers. Danny and Zoe buy an old haunt attraction, but this one has a history.
Turns out this haunt has its own built-in boogeyman in Teddy, the teddy bear-faced lunatic who cut up his dad's side piece's face in the 90s.
Not to mention the dude she was with. But let's forget about Teddy for a sec and talk about the haunt. Or at least the people working it.
One of the funnier scenes in the movie is the hiring montage, where porn stars and pro wrestlers get a few seconds of screen time.
You guys are amazing. Super when he's coming out of the bathroom.
This movie couldn't be more Nevada if it tried. Though there were some good standout scarers.
Like the two super aggressively supportive muscle guys.
Look at you! Look at you! Look at me looking at you! Scary! 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 Bro!
And the little girl that says f*** a lot. But none were as cool as Duke, the chainsaw-wielding clown and my character of the week.
This one's Betty, Old Faithful. Lola. This is Parker.
Does Mitch know you're stealing his bit?
Does Mitch know you're eating his peanut butter in the break room?
As you were.
Basically, everyone who wasn't a cameo gets hired. And we pivot to another montage, this time building the attractions in the haunt.
Did they forget that they were making a horror film? This scene was damn near heartwarming.
It's around this point I realized that all the songs in the movie were custom-made garage-style tunes. They weren't fantastic or anything, but I liked them.
They fit the vibe of the movie for sure. I thought they were cool. Then we get to the huddle around the fire and the story about Teddy comes out.
The groundskeeper to the place butts in, saying he knows all about Teddy, and he tells his flashback.
You want to know what happened? You want to know the real story? His name was Teddy.
The groundskeeper is definitely in on it.
Then the haunt opens, and the killing starts. Nothing really sets the killer off or anything. He waits for the haunt to open and starts killing.
Oh, and the groundskeeper's the killer. I don't think that's a spoiler because they didn't really do anything to hide it except for that small-ass bear mask.
You're all boy.
He's also not Teddy, but Teddy's abusive dad. He's been the one actually killing people. Pretty sure all the original Teddy did was cut up a weird lady's face.
Tabitha Stevens.
Whatever. Now let's talk kills and gore.
What are you doing here?
I'm going 50-50 on the good to bad kill ratio. And the reason isn't necessarily the shots themselves. It's that the gore shots lingered on far too long.
And that's not a knock on the gore. We roll in the goop. But it was like the longer the shot went, the faker it looked. And I think it slowed down the action too.
Good kills are in here too. But if you're into the film for the gore, they make you wait too long for it.
What did you think of Teddy as a character?
Which one?
The dad.
Oh, he was fine. I wasn't a fan of the kid talk he did behind the door, but the character worked well as a killer for me. If not a bit off on the motivation.
I thought he looked cool, but what the hell was up with the ending?
Oh, spoiler, I guess. Everyone dies. Well, not Teddy's dad.
Or the sweary girl. In fact, she walks off with Teddy's dad. So who was she?
No clue. But the credits hit after that. In short, it's a low-budget gore fest that takes almost 45 minutes to actually get to the gore.
And it's got some funny side characters. It's got more than a few pairs of boobs, too. And like we said, the gore's decent once you get there. We just wish that the shots were a little bit shorter to keep it more realistic.
We recommend a drunken party environment for maximum enjoyment.
And what did you think of Teddy Told Me To? Let us know in the comments.
And we're collecting questions for a Basement 1F Q&A video soon. So if you want to know about us, Terror City, or what the hell Lumpy is growing on his neck, drop your question in the comments.
Thank you for watching Basement 1.
Nope! Mitch is gone, so I close the show.
We'll go right ahead, Your Majesty.
Thank you for watching Basement 1F. And don't forget about our online shop and our Patreon.
And check it out, I got a new shirt. What do you think, Sally?
I'm buying Shadow a Flask.